Hey guys, the Cast Game here. So, you're probably wondering, what am I going to do today? Well, I thought I'd make a response style video. And the way I'm going to responding to is MGTOW. Males go your own way. Ask a black girl. Hashtag walk away from women. Well, likes and dislikes seem to be disabled, and comments seem to be disabled. And I'm looking at the thumbnail. I know for a fact this video is gonna give me a fucking aneurysm. Well, now that I've mentally prepared myself, let's get into the stupidity. Okay. So, I finished the video. And I'm gonna look back through it with you guys. Oh god. Well, let's just get into this fucking travesty from this entitled bitch.
Hi guys, this is Irene. So, males who go their own way. I know that technically it's men who go their own way, but these people aren't men. They're male. They just have penises. And having a phallus doesn't necessarily make you a man. It just makes you male.
Okay. Let's get into this first point. You aren't men if you reject women. Listen here, bitch. You don't give me any fucking value. Neither does any female give me fucking value. I give myself value. I am my own person. I don't fucking need you. Damn. Ideas like this seem really outdated and sexist. Wonder if there was some kind of wonder if this happened to women. Maybe there was some kind of movement that happened to prevent ideas like this. Oh, right. It was feminism, and now we're stuck with this annoying bullshit third-wave feminism that makes me want to fucking kill myself. Jeez Christ. The hypocrisy is just, it's so stupid. How can this person exist? And honestly, you look at the way she's talking. She thinks she's such hot shit. Look, I asked 5 guys and 5 girls. All 5 guys were straight. 3 of the girls were lesbian. And you know what they said? Out of those 10 people, one of the lesbian girls, said she was kind of attractive. And then she listened to her voice and saw her personality. She's like, yeah, that fucking ruined it for me. Bitch, you're just peeved because you ain't getting no action. You know why? Because you're an entitled, stuck-up prick. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with people like this? How do you exist? Who the fuck raised you? I don't know who the fuck raised you. She's probably raised on some secure Arkeesian, feminist, men-hating bullshit. It's one of the reasons I never want to be in a relationship. Though, I gotta be honest. I can't agree with MGTOW. Rejecting women entirely and talking about shit like the wall and acting like, women only have value in the sexual marketplace, it's just rude. Come on, guys, we're better than this. But at the same time, talk about shit like divorce courts, guys getting the bad end of the stick. It's heartbreaking. As a guy and seeing all this shit going down and seeing all this stuff happen to other guys, it's heartbreaking. Like, it's just awful. But, at the end of the day, what you gonna do about it? So these guys have ended up just rejecting women because they don't want to go through all this bullshit. You can't really blame them.
So, for you males that are going your own way, this video is all about you.
Yay, a video about us. That's pretty sweet. I don't know if I don't really identify with MGTOW, so Because a video about but I am going my damn. This shit is fucking complicated.
And I had heard of them a couple of months ago because, good old internet, it is an abyss that wants to let you know about all the stupid things that are going on in the world.
Yeah, like you.
And I decided not to make a video about it because I was like, dude, that's awesome. I'm so glad these people are identifying themselves and choosing to separate from society. We could not ask for anything better. If every useless person just threw their hands up and said, I'm going to grab an acronym and walk away, we would be in such an amazing place right now as a people.
If this bitch is actually in a relationship with a guy or anyone, I'm sorry. I pity them. Whoever burst this, you fucked up. Like, you really done fucked up. Like, you really done fucked up, dude. Just, I don't even have anything to say. It's just useless. Really? All these useless people would just grab an acronym and walk away, then we'd be so much better. Useless. Yeah, we'll see how useless we really are once you can't find a guy, because really, all the guys that were nice and willing to deal with flaws in the women, they all left because they were tired of getting shit on. So you know what? Yep, don't blame us. Don't blame us.
Like, humanity, our genetic pool would be awesome right now. But anyway, that's beside the point.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Like, how do you know the genetic pool would be any better or worse? Like, I guess the genetic pool would be all fucking Chads, and if that's what you want, then go right the fuck ahead. That'd be pretty funny. A world where all the guys are Chads. Honestly, Chad is such like a stupid name to call guys that like flaunt their fucking attractiveness. But it's so stupid that it works for them.
Anyway, males who go their own way. Apparently they're sick of women and they don't want to associate with us. And I'm not going to go into their rhetoric, beliefs. I don't even think half of them know what they believe.
I believe that because of bitches like you, getting married is really no longer a smart option, or pursuing relationships isn't a smart option. It's just, you're part of the fucking problem. You do realize that, right? Like, you're the cause of this.
But I do know this. I want them to wear t-shirts. I am serious. Like, it's not enough for you to be a part of this movement. Can you clearly identify yourself so that we know who you are? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure from the one that I personally encountered that I can like smell a beta person from like 10 miles away.
You're the cause of this. Wow, yeah, all guys that don't go after girls are beta. Wow, damn, that's an original fucking idea. Ugh, get off your high horse. You're not shit. Really. Most of you women that think this way, you ain't shit. So stop acting like you're fucking amazing, because you're really not. Like I said in my last video, you should check it out if you haven't. I'll link it in the description. Like, having sex with you will not give me magical powers. So why the fuck would I care? Like, why? Yes, having sex with you would feel good. But, going through your bitchy attitude to get there, I don't know if that's entirely worth it.
But everybody doesn't have that superpower. So, what I think is super important is that if you find a way to identify yourself, I don't know, all of you wear pastel pink or purple or a t-shirt or little badges or something. I don't know, organize, figure something out to identify yourself so that we know to not engage you. That would be awesome. And I don't think you guys should bash them. Like I said, if every person who has nothing to contribute would simply collectively grab, like I said, an acronym and leave, we cannot hope for more.
If every person who didn't contribute would grab an acronym and leave, you know, wasn't there something in feminism about women being more than just, their bodies? Yeah, I'm more than just my nut. Jesus Christ. If you want to have children so bad, go to a fucking sperm bank. Because, I know that's the only way you're going to actually convince a guy to have sex with you. I don't know. Maybe plastic surgery. Be very expensive, though. Very, very expensive for you.
We should promote this kind of behavior. We should promote these people to gather together, make a fuss, and identify themselves. Raise your hand if you're useless. Raise your hand if you don't want to play the game. Raise your hand if you're confused.
Yep, I don't want to play the game. I just don't want to, because this isn't a fucking game. Well, maybe to women it is, but it's not a fucking game to me. Like, I guess maybe if you go half into a relationship or whatever, but like if you're going into a relationship, I see that as a commitment. So if you're going to commit to something, why not just full send? Like, why? What's the point in doing it halfway? It's stupid.
Okay, now all of you guys go to the far side of the room. I don't see a problem here. And I want y'all to stop making fun of them, quite frankly. Men, like creatures, males who are going your own way, I want you to know that Irene is with you. I support your movement. I support your movement. And I think as many people as you can recruit, you should.
You don't just support the movement, you're the cause of the movement.
You see, because you'll only recruit a certain type of male.
Any man is accepted into MGTOW. I'm not personally identify myself as a MGTOW, but I identify with their beliefs. Like, you don't have to specifically join the MGTOW group to, like, understand what they mean. Hell, even if you're a guy that's just really, really cautious about relationships, but you still want a relationship, I understand you, dog, but just be really fucking careful with it. Like, you don't want to be charged with some sexual assault or rape or just go through some bullshit. And if you're going to ask a girl out, know her well first. Like, well. Like, everything. Like, know how she is drunk, sober, sad. Just know everything, dude. Because you can't half-ass this shit out here. Like, this is a fucking game. Like, unless you want your ass put in jail, like, you better not fuck around.
Which will leave the pool of actual men more identifiable for those of us who like them.
Actual men. By actual men, she means, the guys that are just gonna, have sex with them and then immediately leave because they're like, well, shit. I had my fun, and this isn't really what I want, because you're either not attractive enough, or I'm actually kind of smart. I want a woman that can, match me, that can keep up with me, that can, that is there, that can be a team. This is, at the same, I can't really blame these chads. If they're going around and these girls, want to get into their pants, bro, please. Go sleep with as many girls as you fucking want. I really do not give a shit. If you have the ability to, go ahead, my dude. Like, but just don't think that makes you better than anyone.
Revere them and want them. I couldn't hope for anything better. If all I could do was walk in a room with men who were actually men and not have to worry about the males who aren't men confusing the soup, my life would be so much easier.
So much easier? Not so sure about that. I mean, I don't think you'd be able to find a relationship if you're the last woman on Earth. Honestly, if you're the last woman on Earth, I'd be like, damn, those Japanese sex dolls be looking good. Real shit. Honestly. Rip hentai heaven, boys. Like, low-key rip hentai heaven. Not even low-key. High-key rip hentai haven.
It really will. So, hey, if there's a way I can help fund your movement, if there's anything I can do to help you recruit other people of your mental capacity,
Yes, you can help fund my movement. Here is the first thing I'm gonna need you to do. I'm gonna need you to like and subscribe. Okay, I'm probably gonna off myself after that, but I don't know. Fund the MGTOW movement. That's kind of funny. Honestly, you create more MGTOW every day just by being you. Yeah, that's pretty funny.
if there's anything I can do to spread your cause, if there's anything I can do to support you breaking off and leaving the human body a healthier place, then please let me know because I'm so down to do that. And males, if you're hearing this and it resonates with you, you're tired of women, all that responsibility of families and marriage and leadership.
Yep, all the responsibilities of families and marriage and leadership, except that the women now want leadership. The families can be stripped away from you if you're in divorce court because that's just kind of how it works. And, I take a leadership and provider role and then immediately get screwed over by a divorce. Because there are actually guys out there that are getting married without a fucking prenup. Retards. Just, it's hard to feel bad for you. Like, I guess it is because I can kind of feel bad. Because I know, your penis is strong, dude. Like, it'll override your brain and just make you do stupid shit. But we gotta, as a gender, figure out a way to overpower, that urge. To not just give females whatever they want so that we can sleep with them. There has to be a limit. Like, honestly, I'd spend, like, if I was gonna sleep with a girl, I would make sure that the entire process of getting her into bed and me in those walls would cost less than like $80. Because in my opinion, like with $80, you could buy some. What could you buy with $80? You could buy food. You could buy. No, with $80, you can buy like any standard price game. Maybe like a cheaper game and some DLC. That's and a lot of times that's much more worth it. Unless you're really desperate to get some ass, then I'd say, go spend a bit extra. But if at max $150, if you're spending over $150, you crazy. Or you have a lot of disposable income, I'm not gonna judge your situation, man.
Too much for you and you don't want to do it, there is a group for you. It's called Males Going Their Own Way. I'm sure they have a website. I haven't found it.
There's a subreddit.
And I strongly advise that you get with their program. And the key thing here is don't reproduce. Okay? Recruit, but don't reproduce. Take a message from the gays.
You do know that, like, sperm donors exist for lesbian couples, and gay couples can get eggs. So, yeah, the gays are kind of reproducing. They're just not reproducing as much as, straight people. Because, they don't really have the right, they don't really have the right tools. So, they got to go buy the tools from Home Depot. Okay, that's kind of a stupid analogy.
Recruit, but don't reproduce. Recruit the weak. Thin out the herd.
Thin out the herd. Recruit the weak. The weak. Because we don't want to sleep with you. Because we don't want to marry you and be forced into a contract. Because at the end of the day, you got to realize marriage is a contract. Literally, you literally have to sign a marriage contract. Like, I don't know. I have no idea why so many people are like, marriage is the commit. Okay, yes, it is about love and romance to a certain degree. But there is also a contract because there is a literal contract involved. Like, sure, if you two, like, say, fine, if you get, like, married unofficially, then that's I don't know, man. That's an interesting concept. Getting married unofficially. Like, what would that limit you? It actually gives me a lot to think about. Okay, well, that's for another day.
Let's make this purposeful evolution, microevolution, human imposed.
Yep, microevolution, human imposed, by you. Well, not really specifically by you, by people like you, by women like you, and the Chads to a certain degree. But you know what? As long as the Chads are not the worst people ever, I can't even be mad at them. You know what? If they can go get ass and not worry too much about the women, you know, they're pumping and dumping. You know what? I can't even blame them. Because honestly, if I was in that position, I'd probably do it too. Hey, you can't blame me. I'm a guy. What do you want from me?
Yeah, I like that. Y'all are awesome. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, and I hope I never talk to you again. Well, guys, it's been it for today. I'm probably gonna edit this while I'm studying. I don't know. It'll probably be up on a Saturday or a Sunday or later, depending on how lazy I am. Or if I switch to a new editing. So I don't know, man. I'm still trying to figure out which editing software I like the most. I know HitFilm isn't an option. So right now I'm trying Shotcut. If I don't like Shotcut too much, I'm probably going to try Filmorama 9. And, I don't know. We'll just cycle through and see what happens. Anyway, see you guys later. Yeah, bye.